Hey y'all, welcome to Just Cuz Podcast. I'm Jay.
And this is Katina.
How y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all feeling? What's up?
What up, people?
Katina like, Lord Jesus, here she go. Oh God, she just took me a second, but I'm cool. Right.
I'm coming.
So, okay, look, y'all. We paused for y'all. We paused for the calls. We paused to let y'all catch up. Look, last week, that was your catch-up week. You should have binge listening to Just Cuz Podcast. So you should be caught up.
Right.
You should just listen to episode 30.
Right.
And this is episode 31. So you should be ready. Are you ready? Okay, I hope you are.
Right. I think I heard yeah.
I think I heard yeah too. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They got it. They heard it. So period. So we are back and in full effect. So Tina, what's this topic gonna be about today?
Girl.
Just mind your business. Just mind your business. Just mind your business. That's it. Mind your business. So look, you want to stay tuned. You want to see what unfolds. You want to see what the Lord got to say. Because y'all, we don't even have it.
All we know.
We just show up.
Right.
Yeah, just
That's
mind your
That's
business.
all we know.
Like, I don't know.
Show up and
Anyway.
see what he say.
All right, y'all. So before I get with it, before I get to it, before I do it, Tina.
Yo.
We gotta shout out Tyler.
We do.
And Taylor.
We
so I don't know if y'all
do.
guys, if you are a true Just Cuz fan,
Right.
then you remember us shouting out Tyler like way back.
Yes.
Like way back. Okay, like episode 3, 4, 5, you know, just way back. But so Tyler and his wife Taylor gave birth to a beautiful, amazing, we call her celebrity already.
Yeah, already.
Already she's a celebrity. Her name is Nesbeth Roof.
Beautiful.
Oh,
That's so beautiful. That is so sweet and it's so gentle. But watch her come out and be like, raw.
Okay, period. Because this is a newborn baby with a mohawk, y'all.
Okay.
She is fire, okay? This baby is beautiful. So anyway, shout out to y'all. Congratulations. We appreciate you. Tyler is a true day one supporter.
Yeah, he is.
Okay?
He is.
And so we had to shout him out, his beautiful wife and his beautiful baby.
Yes.
So may God bless y'all.
Yes.
All right, Tina. Here I come. If you had one, you better be happy for it.
All right.
Because here it comes.
Here it come.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Baby, you know this Gemini season, they crazy. Okay? So I had to make that one. I couldn't do that one regular. You know, they got a lot going on.
You got unique on them.
Okay, yeah, period. You better say it. So if you had a birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you because we wasn't here last week. So if you had one last week, happy birthday. If you got one this week, happy birthday. If you got one coming up, happy birthday and celebrate all year, okay?
Happy birthday.
Yes, honey, because guess who's coming next month?
The queen.
Yours truly. On the 3rd. And if y'all don't tell me happy birthday on the 3rd, I'm going to feel some type of way.
We getting ready to rock it. Oh, we going to rock it.
I'm going to feel some type of way,
big.
y'all.
We going to make it big.
Make it big and out of control, okay? Because that's what I'm looking for. All right, y'all. So, Tina, what's your mood feeling like? How you feeling?
Let me see. So my mood for today is, you know what? We are always very transparent with the people. Or rather, transparent
enough.
Because some people, you can't tell everything to everybody.
You can't tell everything, honey.
But I will say that it's been a lot. Like, I have been very busy, business-wise.
She sure has.
I've been very busy business-wise. And also, she was getting ready to fuss me out.
That's okay. That's okay. Go ahead. I stopped myself. I tell you, he working on me.
Gosh.
Keep going.
Y'all, okay, I'm going to elaborate on that. But I've been very busy in business, but then also getting some other things taken care of, like around the house as well, and family and things like that, and doing the service of God. And the service of God always comes first. So I've been very busy. So I will say that, I am a little tired, but not worn. I am a little, I'll say fleshly weak, but my spirit is still willing.
Come on now.
So because we still have to do what we have to do, for the Lord. And the funny thing is the weaker I am in my flesh, the more the Lord fills me with His Holy Spirit, and the more that He speaks, and the more that He shows up and He takes me through and He brings me through. So all in all, I'm good. I'm good spiritually, even though I might be tired physically. Like I'm good spiritually. So that's where I am. Oh, but let me elaborate on this thing real quick. Hold on, because I'm going to get you. This girl right here, she talking about she be busy. She gonna call me on Saturday morning talking about, well, I thought I would call you on a non-work day.
Period. Because I couldn't get it no other day.
I thought I was like, But see, here's the thing. But you ain't even called.
That's not true. Look, just because I will screenshot because I have to come with my receipts because Tina tried to play me.
I'm so glad this is not video.
She tried to play me all the time, y'all.
I tell the truth.
Tell the truth. She tell her truth, and it don't always be correct. Cause no.
She just called me a lie.
No, I said she tells her truth. Okay, that's what I said. And so she is gonna try out. You didn't call me. That's not the truth because I text and I call. So don't play with me.
Jay will call me, and this girl, when I call her back, she will not answer her phone. And then will tell me, well, I called you. And I be like, well, yeah, I called you back. But she will not answer her phone. Look,
okay, so
I hate it for y'all that she don't like.
Let me tell y'all something. Because we're not gonna see eye to eye on this because she's not.
No, we're not.
She ain't gonna do right. Katina be waiting for me to call her.
I do.
Because
she be busy. She's busy, y'all.
Didn't y'all just hear her? She's the one that's busy. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we both are.
It is.
But baby, let me tell you something. You got to come up for 3 seconds just to be like, Jay, I'm good. I'm okay.
Jay hit you with, why you didn't, like, we come together and she see me and something look different. And she be like I'm like, why you didn't call me and tell me that?
Yeah, like, what is wrong with you? I should not discover new things about you from week to week and you didn't tell me when it happened.
Says, look, the what is it? The pot calling the kettle black.
Look, we're gonna go.
We're gonna move on.
No, we're gonna move.
How you feeling, Jay?
No, we're gonna move away from for the move for a second. Let me tell you about Katina. Katina came back to this was about a week or 2 ago. This thing came in here with a whole gash in her hand. She didn't call. She didn't say nothing. She just let me discover that. And that's the first thing. That's the first thing that I saw. And I'm like, what is this? What happened? Where you get it from? Why I don't know about this?
Yeah.
Why am I having to discover this now? And I mean, y'all, it's deep.
Yo.
It wasn't like surface level. It was deep. And she go, it bled. No. That is unacceptable. I digress.
With this girl, y'all.
I digress.
I just can't.
Okay, back to the mood.
But you know something? But yeah, I hope y'all take something from this. This is how much we care for one another and we love one another. This is my family for real. And when you love your family, you should check on your family.
Yes.
You should keep in contact with your family. Like, you know what? Even apart from disagreements, not getting along with or whatever.
Still check on them.
You still need to check on your family. Love is love, like for real. If it's love.
If it's real.
If it's love. If it's real.
If it's real. So so I guess I'll let her live. Anyway, so my mood today, guys.
What's your mood?
Surprisingly, I should be tired because I have taking on a new hobby. But I'm not tired. I feel rejuvenated. I feel refreshed. I feel good. I feel like I'm accomplishing some things. So, I'm cool. I'm good.
That's dope.
I'm hanging in there.
All right.
Moving forward in anticipation, expectation for the greater.
Come on, because greater is coming. Who said that? Is it Jacqueline Gar?
I don't know. Sing it. I'm sick of her. I be trying, y'all, and she always catch me.
Y'all can tell it's been a minute since we've been together it's been a minute. Y'all can tell, so we catching up. I hope y'all caught up for real, like what we said.
Because we feel some type of way. Catch up.
In the little video we dropped for y'all on social media, y'all better be caught up. We gave you a chance to catch up.
So don't be telling me I'm 3 episodes behind.
You better not be.
I'm 2 episodes behind,
you better
baby.
Not.
No.
You better not.
All right then, guys. Well, it's your favorite. It's my favorite. It's my nephew Pup's favorite. It's everybody's favorite. WWYD. This is where you get to sit down with us on this podcast. And you get to say, look, I want to talk about this. I got a question about this. How y'all feel about this? What would y'all do? Give me some advice, baby, because I think I might have made the wrong decision. Okay? So you can DM us. We on all the socials. You already know, JessCuz80S. And you can email us at JessCuz80S@gmail.com. We waiting. Just send it. And we're going to talk about it, honey, because we be excited when we get the mail. See, okay, y'all remember when you got mail? Do you remember that? We literally feel that way. We be like, oh, we got mail. Let's go, baby. We be excited. So anyway.
We do. We love our supporters.
Yes, we love our listeners. We definitely do. And guys, let me tell you guys this real quick too before I get into WWYD. It is very important that you guys are listening. We know that you're listening. Download.
Yes.
It is important that you download.
Yes.
That's how we know. That's how you stay connected. That's how you know when we post. Get the notification.
Right.
Subscribe. All that stuff. Make sure that you're doing this because it is very important to do so.
And share.
Share it, baby. Don't be greedy.
Don't be a gatekeeper and don't be greedy.
Don't
share.
Do that. If it bless you, bless somebody else.
I'm saying, be a blessing.
Be a blessing in this season. Because when you be a blessing, God is going to turn around and multiply your blessing.
Won't he do
okay?
It? Won't he do it?
Period.
I'm just trying to get blessed.
Period.
I'm sharing with everybody.
Okay. This is anonymous. It says, hi, I need y'all's help. I started a new job and I am looking for my place in acceptance there. This is different for me because everything is new and unfamiliar. I feel like I have to prove myself over and over again. This kind of feels like starting over. I need advice. What do I do? How do I cope?
Do you want to start or you want me to start?
I mean, I guess I could start.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Anonymous.
Hey, Anonymous.
Hey, Anom. Okay, so you started a new job and you're trying to find your placement. You're trying to get settled, is what it sounds like. So you've landed. Now it's time to get settled, carry this thing out, work this thing out the way that it's been intended for you to do. So I say take your time. I say be observant. I say pay attention to everything that's around you, what the flow is, what the morale is, what the temperature is, what, the workplace morale, like figure it out, understand it. Pay attention to your leaders. Pay attention to the expectations. I know that you said it's like you have to prove yourself, but guess what? Every day you wake up, you proving yourself. Every single day. You get up, it's a new opportunity for you to be a better version of you. So every day we prove ourselves. And then you also said something about it's kind of like starting over again. Well, sometimes that's not a bad idea because you move for a reason, right? You got this new job for a reason. I am assuming and hoping and praying that it's more financially beneficial to you.
Yeah.
I hope that there's a lot of growth there for you to move up and excel in the business as well. And then, if you have moved to like a new city, you didn't say that, but if you have, then those things can be taken into consideration and accounted for as well. But what I will say is that I think you asking and just trying to navigate through is a plus. It says that you understand the season that you're in and you're taking it by the reins.
I agree 100%. Like you said, there were some things that were left undisclosed, whether it was to another city or anything like that. But I believe the same thing. You found another job, or you were hired for another job, or you applied for another job for a reason. And seeing that you have been blessed to receive this new job, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Enjoy your moment in your new. Sometimes we put so much focus on things being new, and we put the fear portion ahead of the excitement. Just enjoy you being in your new season. I would look at it as it being a new season, because you'll be around completely different people. You get a chance to meet new folks. Maybe some of the things that were negative in the placement that you were at before, you won't have to deal with any longer. Maybe you will come into contact with people that are, we talk about this all the time, using your discernment about people. Like Jay said, watch. As you are watching, you will discern the people and their characteristics and their attitudes and their behaviors and their temperaments, and that's how you will know who to deal with and who not to deal with. And like friends and things like that comes. The most important thing when you are starting a new job is that you learn the job. Period. You don't want to get to a job and you get so focused on trying to be a part of the crowd and be a part of the group, and you don't even know how to do the job. So just focus on the new with the job and the benefits that comes with the job, just like Jay says. There'll be plenty of time that will come. There'll be, I don't know what type of job you work or whatnot, but if it's an office type job or whatever, usually there are office meetings and things like that. That'll be an opportunity for you to meet people during that time. But during your work day, I would focus on my work. I would focus on, learning whatever it is that I need to learn so that I can excel at this job, like Jay said, so that I can get that that promotion, and things like that. Like Jay said, surely hoping that the money is good and that the benefits are good for you to want a new job. But sometimes it's not even about that, though.
Sometimes
sometimes it's about the peace. So enjoy whatever aspect it is of the reason that you wanted the move, you wanted the change, in the beginning. Go ahead and enjoy that, and don't put too much pressure on everything else.
Well, I just echo this one thing that Katina said. She said, enjoy your moment of new.
Yeah.
That's powerful. I wrote it down. I'm going to be reflecting back on it all week. We never take the time to enjoy the journey.
We don't.
And if you take the time to enjoy the journey, smell the roses. First of all, I don't know why people say smell roses, because they stink. So don't
why
smell the roses. I don't know. Don't smell the roses.
But they're pretty, but
please don't smell the roses. Take your time to smell something that is a pleasant, not roses.
Maybe some cake or something.
Girl.
Cookies or something. Pies, something.
I don't know.
Everything is food. Oh, Lord. Let me think of something else.
I'm hungry, too.
Wow. I didn't mean to do that. We get so off.
I know. We get so off.
But enjoy though, like Jay said.
Enjoy the moment and the journey. Yeah. Okay? And know that you are where you're supposed to be.
That's right.
At this moment and at this time. And God would not have placed you there if he wasn't going to lead you and guide you there.
That's right.
So it's not a start over, it's a start up.
You better say that. I like that. It's not a start over. It's a startup.
Period. All right, y'all. Meat and potatoes. Some mixed greens. We about to get this. We're about to get this substance that's going to last, that's going to hold us, that's going to stick to us. Yes. And y'all have to understand, when we be talking, we do it every time we get ready to come before y'all. Mm-hmm. We say, God, we decrease so you increase in us. Yes, so when it seems like we catching what we saying,
because we are.
Okay, we're truly catching what we're saying. So just mind your business.
Just mind your business.
Mind your business.
Lord have mercy if you would just mind your business.
If they just mind their business, then what, Tina? What's going to happen?
It might not be. You know what? They might get whatever it is done and accomplished that they were supposed to get done and accomplished. You just might find yourself completing the assignment that God gave you. You just might find yourself being on the opposite side of the pointing finger. You know how the Bible talks about the enemy is the how's it go? How's the scripture? Satan is the accuser of his brethren. Yes. You might find yourself on the opposite side of that. You not being the accuser. You know, because when we don't mind our business and we're looking at other things that are going on with other people, and we don't have the truth or the substance, or rather the detail of what's going on in that situation, it's very hard to speak on something, and it's very hard to see it with clarity. It's like standing outside of a window and you're looking inside of somebody else's window. First off, pervert-like style. Like, why are you looking in through somebody else's window?
Voyager style?
Yeah.
What is
mind your business. Yeah, that's like kind of perv. You know what I'm saying?
My
Why
Lord.
are you standing looking outside of somebody else's window? Will you please go to your own house? You got doors that you can walk into. Go to your own house and stop looking in through somebody else's window, trying to see what they got going on. Yeah.
Well, Tina, that's just what I saw is when you're pointing your finger at someone. My mama used to say this all the time. When you point your finger at someone, you got your other fingers pointing back at you. Right. And so if you mind your business, then you can be about your business.
Yeah.
I can't mind everybody else's business,
right,
and still do and make sure that I'm accomplishing what I need to accomplish. I may miss something. I may be out of season. I may be out of tune. I may be out of alignment.
Right.
And so I should have been over there, but I was over here trying to figure your stuff out.
That part.
And so I missed my whole blessing. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm not missing my blessing.
Say that.
I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if your house is purple and pink and orange and green, and it has sparkly. I don't care what you got going on at your house. It has nothing to do with me.
I don't care.
And even if you're doing it in front of me, it still has nothing to do with me, because I cannot live your life for you. The problem and the danger in minding somebody else's business is you put yourself in a place of judgment.
Yeah.
You put yourself in a place of being the accuser.
Yeah.
You put yourself in a place of stoning.
Yeah.
Right?
You do.
And so what ends up happening is then God starts to look at you.
Yeah, he does.
You minding and pointing your finger at this and what they should do, and who said they're supposed to do it like that? Just because you said it?
Right.
Just because that's the way you envision it to happen?
Because that's how you talk.
That's how you talk. That's how you feel. That's what you want for your life. That doesn't mean that's what somebody else wants for their life. And if you can keep your nose and your mouth off of other people, God could bless you in a way that you've never been blessed before. You would see poverty being broken.
Right. Come on. You better preach. Oh, well, come on now.
You would see lack disappearing.
Come on. Sometimes we are so focused on what's going on in other people's lives, that we miss what's happening in our lives and what's tied to and attached to our lives. There's things that are broken or that need to be repaired in our own lives, or in the things or the people that are, like I said, attached to us, that are adjacent to us, that we should be tending to. But instead, we don't pay attention to those things because that's where our assignment is. Instead, we're trying to be somewhere else where we don't have access.
Yes.
If you don't have access to a place, it means that you are not
supposed to be there.
You're not supposed to be there.
You don't got the key. You ain't got the code.
You ain't got invited.
Nothing. You have not been invited in. There's no reason for you to go.
You've not been invited.
And here's the thing. The only thing that we're commissioned to when it comes to our neighbors and to our brethren and to our sister is to celebrate them. Mm-hmm. Your blessing is tied up in your celebration for somebody else's success.
That's right.
Or for somebody else's blessing.
Right.
I'm not gonna covenant. I'm not gonna sit there and put you down because of decisions you make. Those things are uniquely designed for you because it's your life. They're not uniquely. Why would your life be uniquely designed for me?
I can't. See,
that's stupid.
It's that part right there.
That's stupid.
See, I was having this conversation with the Lord because I talk to the Lord just like we talking right here, and I said, and I was like, Lord, I can't be nobody but me. He said, yeah. He said, because if you try to be like somebody else, you can't do what it is that they do. So I can't be nobody but me. So it's just me. I don't smoke. I don't drink. But if I tried to be like somebody else that I know that smokes and that they drink, first off, I'm going to choke because I don't know how to smoke. I'm going to choke. Second off, I get headaches when I drink. So if I try to drink, and I learned that young, I learned that a long time ago. So I can't do that. So I can't be you. I can't be you. Yeah. And I'm saying that to bring light to how we cannot be and portray somebody else. I'm not saying it to pull out bad values, but what I'm trying to do is make a point that I can only be who I am and be comfortable in who I am. If I tried to be someone else, then that leaves me leaves me in the unknown. And that leaves me to be like to walk around wondering, trying to figure out what's my name?
You're fraud.
What's my address? Like
you're fraud.
Yeah, you're
fraudulent.
Absolutely
You're
a
fake.
fraud.
You're fake.
Trying to be somebody else. Yeah. I can't be nobody but me. I can't be nobody but me.
Trying to be somebody else, and then also the flip side of that, and what that equates to is if you're trying to be somebody else, that's equal to you trying to control somebody else's life and control somebody else's destiny.
And see, that's
you cannot control anybody else's destiny. First of all, you ain't down no cross for nobody's sin.
Say that.
Second of all, you didn't pay the price.
Say that.
Say that. Since you didn't pay the price,
and you can't save me. You can't be my savior.
You can't do it.
You can't be my savior.
No.
We can't be our own savior.
No.
All we can do is do us. Be us. Follow the instruction, the direction of what it is that God has for us, and only go into the places that we have access.
Yes.
Only go into the places that we've been invited. And see, that's something else that you had brought up when you were talking about something you said earlier. And the first thing it brought to me is going places or doing things and you're not being invited. It's one thing if you're invited. Mm-hmm. It's a whole nother thing if you're not. If you're not invited, then you're that person, like I said, on the outside of the window, peeking through, and everybody is like, "Ooh, strange weirdo, why are you doing that?" But if you've been invited, that's a whole nother thing. And I'm gonna tell you something else about what's happening with me in this season. God told me, whether they like you or they seem to like you or not, if you're not invited, don't show up and don't go. If you're not invited, they obviously do not want you to have access. And if they don't want you there, because God does not press himself on anyone. He doesn't push himself on anyone. He's a gentleman. So he only puts us in places and situations and things that's going to be beneficial. It would be a place that there would be some type of growth or there would be some type of ministry. But if there is going to be rejection off the gate and he knows it's going to be chaotic, if he did not open the door, and I mean that when I say if he did not open the door in order for you to be there, and God has a divine way of him doing it and him opening the door to put us in places that other people may not have necessarily wanted us to be in, because it's like that thing where he put you in the same place at one time with a person, and then you mess around and you're walking down, maybe you're shopping in the store or something like that, and you're messing around and you're walking down the same aisle, and that very person that wanted to avoid you end up bumping into. But now you gotta speak, you gotta say hello, you gotta say something. See, that's how God does his thing. But when we try to do stuff and we force our way, that's some crazy stuff. That's like your neighbor having a party, a cookout, and you the neighbor, but y'all don't really get along like that, or maybe y'all don't even know each other and they didn't invite you, but you show up. That's crazy.
That's out of order.
Why would you do such a thing?
That's out of order.
Because see, this is the thing. If you weren't so steady and so focused on what they were doing, you could take care and handle all the other things that you need to do. Like I said, it's really important we stay on task. And we have other things attached to us.
And the other part about that too is like people feel like the position that they play in your life gives them permission to mind your business, and it doesn't.
Talk about it.
Your mama, your daddy, talk about it. Your child, like grandma, granddaddy, they don't, just because that's the position that God placed them in your life doesn't mean that he placed them in your life to mind your business and to rule and control your life. They should have no control over your life. God is the controller of your life. And God presses upon you. He puts desires in you. He puts things in you to cultivate the life that he has made for you. And so if he's he's doing that and he's done that for you, then it's offensive for anybody else to try to come in and to try to destroy or taint what God has put in you. Because do you think that the Lord gonna tell you and not tell them? And it's their life?
It's that part right there that gets me. It's that part right there that gets me when people think that they uninvitedly come in, like barge their way in, trying to tell you how to do you and how to be you. No, I'm going to be everything that God made me to be, and I'm going to follow the instructions of what it is that God gave me, whether it be an assignment, whatever it is that God gave me, that he spoke to me, about Tina, then that's what Tina gonna do. Tina not gonna try to be like or copy nobody else, because I told you before, I can't do it. I can't smoke, I can't drink, because that just ain't me. It just ain't my thing. I'm a choke, I'm a choke, or I'm gonna have a headache. I can't do those things. But I can't be anyone other than myself, but I can be me so good to the point to where I can get things done and things can actually be accomplished. And the reason that is because I can be submissive unto God, so that whatever it is that I need to hear from him and that needs to be done, that it takes place. But I can't do that if I'm somewhere looking in somebody else's backyard. I ain't got time to look over the fence. If you were busy, you wouldn't be looking over the fence. If you were busy, if you were doing the work of God, you wouldn't be looking over the fence. Because let me tell you something. A lot of people are so, they're so tied up and so bound in watching other people and trying to come up with how they feel like they should live their lives and the things that they should do and how they do this and how they do that and how it's incorrect because it doesn't look like them, or what they think it should look like. They are so bound to that fact that what are you doing? And we're going to put this in ministry terms. So if you're looking at me and how I'm doing my ministry, because God called me to do what I do the way that I do it. But if you're looking at me and you are coming up with everything, like you're just being negative and trying to find everything that you don't like. While you're doing all that and wasting all that energy, how many souls have you saved? None, because you are focused on the wrong thing. You need to be focused on whatever it is the mission is for you.
But you miss your assignment and you delay your blessing.
Yeah, gone.
So you miss your assignment, delay your blessing. And here's the bad part about it. Don't mess around and get called to glory in the midst of you been messing with somebody else's business in their life.
Right
don't mess
there.
around. Don't mess around and leave this over early because you was too busy wrapped up over here and too stressed out about somebody else's stuff that has nothing to do with you. People make decisions.
Yes.
People make the decisions and they have one person that they have to
That's right.
speak have one person that they have to stand before.
Yeah.
And that's God and God alone.
That's right.
It's not you. It's not
That's right.
your sister, your brother.
That's
none
right.
of that. It's you and God.
That's right.
When you leave this earth and you go in this box or cremation, wherever it is, you are going by yourself. That is singular.
By yourself.
You don't take nobody with you. You don't say, let me take your hand. You're going to go with me and you're going to stand up here for me.
Yeah, no.
It don't work like that. That's not how it works that way.
It don't work like that. The Bible tells us that we are each to work out our own soul salvation, which means that we should each be minding our own business, trying to do whatever it is that God called us to do if we had our focus based upon that. Because like Jay said, I cannot go to God. I cannot go to God or go with you into glory. I can't go to glory and be accounted for nobody but for me. And that's the way I'm glad it's that way.
And a person that is like that is so focused on everybody else and what everybody else is doing and their business and how they're doing it, that is a dangerous person.
It is.
That is the most dangerous person sent by the enemy that you could ever meet.
But how about this though? The person that does that thinks that they can have the accountability for someone else, how about this? How about you think that you can have accountability for someone else, and those be the type of people that think that they can tell you whether people made it into heaven or not, whether they were heaven or hell bound. That's some crazy stuff. That's crazy. What would make you think that you have that much authority or power that you could make a call such as that? What would make you think that you are so righteous to the point to where you can decide whether somebody made it in or not? You can decide whether somebody's soul is good or not. You can decide whether they're clean or not, whether they're pure or not. You can decide whether they repented or not. That is foolishness. It's foolishness. It is just the same, like we said, it's trying to live someone else's life. You cannot be held. We are all held accountable for the things that we know and the things that God exposes to us. Not saying that we are not accountable for, like I said, we are accountable for the things that we know and the things that God exposes to us. And he deals with us individually on an individual basis based off of the conviction that he sends us and based off how he changes us and how he molds us in our heart. It is not based off of how Joe felt about me or something that I did and see, that's another thing too. We get caught up in the emotions and the drama of other people that causes us to be in a place that we are uninvited. That is not even your situation. Why are you? And most of the time, it's through stuff like gossiping or something like that. It's not even your business. It's not even your business.
I'm
uninvited.
I'm gonna be real transparent. I used to be a person that mind everybody else's business, and then wanted to put my 2 cents in. Wanted to tell them what I think they ought to do, and that it should be this way and it should be that way. And one day the Lord showed me.
Oh, girl!
And when the Lord showed me, I said I need to shut my mouth because I got too much over here that I need to clean up.
Say that.
I can't be focusing on what you're doing. The only thing I can do is love you.
Jay.
I will love you and I will support you, but I have to work out my own soul salvation. I got to work out my own life. Because guess what I don't want to do? I don't want to lift my eyes up and be in a burning hell because I done sit up here and call myself judge and jury and sit up here and said that I was going to stand in the place of God. I'm not going to do that. Your decisions that you make, if I think that your decisions are not good or not favorable, so what? Who am I? I'm nobody.
That's right. I'm not to judge. Even Jesus said that he did not come to judge. He came that there would be salvation. Even Jesus said that. But we as people think that we I don't know why we think we so mighty and we so powerful. We more mighty and powerful than Jesus that we can sit and we can judge.
No,
when Jesus said, I did not come, he said, I have my Father. My Father is the judge. He is the one that will do the judging. So how is it that we feel as if we have access to that? How is it that we feel that we have that it's okay for us to do that? We can't function in a manner like that.
Now,
we've got to pay attention. Like you said, we've got to pay attention to ourselves, because if you pay attention to yourself, that whole finger pointing one way and the rest of them pointing back at you, if you pay attention to yourself, you won't be that likely to be the one to go over there worried about why such and such just can't get this thing right here together or whatever. Well, you know what? They might be struggling, but what if they're struggling on the altar? What if every single time and everything that they do, because God is the only one that knows the heart. He is the only one that knows the heart, and he only reveals it to whom he wants to. And what if it turns out that because they have a repentant heart, that their soul is right and clean and and justified, but yours isn't, and you've been going to church all your life. You've been going to church for 15 years. You've been the preacher in the church. You've been the Sunday school teacher. You've been all these different things. But because you don't have a repentant heart, and because you operate differently, we have to be accountable for what it is that we go through. And when you see yourself, that's what creates the change in you. Mm-hmm. I'm the same way as you, Jay. God had to show me. He had to show me, and I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be really transparent, because I think this might help someone. So when you find Christ and you love Christ and you become on fire for God, when you first get into it, you're on fire for God, and you just want to be right. You just want to be right. You want to do everything right, blah, 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 blah. You don't want, this is a sin, all this stuff. And you recognize all this stuff because it's like God is opening your eyes. All this time your eyes have been closed, and all of a sudden your eyes are open, and now you see and you receive knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of what is from God. So now, since you see these things, we automatically, I don't know why it is in the human mind and the human soul, why we feel like because we see something, we feel like we know it all. Just because we see what we see, we feel like, oh, well, I've seen that before, and because I've seen it before, I'm fully experienced. We're not. We are not fully experienced. We do not know it all. We only see the glimpse of what it is that God shows us. And it's for us to continue to learn and to build on it and to create a foundation. So I say all that to say, when I first, rededicated my life to the Lord, and I was like, no, I'm going to do right, because I already knew what I was supposed to be doing. And I was like, no, I'm going to do right. And if I, and this is what it is, this is that and the other. I was so judgmental of other people. And it was the people that were closest to me. Mm-hmm. It was the very people that were closest to me, the ones that try to love on you. And I say that, meaning that they trying to love on you, but they can't even love on you because you so overly righteous. You so much better than the next person. You so much better than Christ, because that's what it's like. We start to think that we're better than Christ.
That's dangerous.
You just that good, and ain't nothing good but God. But you just that good that it's to the point to where you start feeling like nobody else and everything that they do is hell's fire. Mm-hmm. Everything that they do is wrong. They ain't right. And this is the talk. And this is the talk, and I can say it because I've heard it before. This is the talk of people that be in the church. They ain't right. They be doing this and they be doing that and they da-da-da. But ain't thought a bit more about what they sound like to those people. And you're supposed to be the one that God uses to minister to those people. You are the one that's supposed to have the changed heart. You're the one that's supposed to come in love. You're the one that's supposed to show compassion. You're the one that's supposed to know what agape means. But yet and still you come with condemnation. You come with your own what do you call it? You come with your own baggage of condemnation, ready to pour it out on other people.
Yeah, because you came into the world.
You were right. You came into the world right. You came into the world right. You, like I said, you better than Jesus.
You ain't got no sin.
You better than Christ. You better than Jesus. I mean, come on, you better get with it. But I was so bad. I was so bad. But I'm gonna tell you what God did. because God will get your attention. And I'm saying this for a reason, because there's people out there that think that just because they've been in the church, or that they have been in the Lord's care, so they say, that they've been in the Lord's care for so long that they just can't do no wrong. Let me tell you something. I thought in that manner because I just wanted, in my thoughts, I just wanted to be right for Christ. I just wanted to be doing right for Christ. But my thoughts weren't aligned properly with the right heart. My thoughts and my heart were both wrong at the time, and God had to deal with me about that so that he could teach me compassion and patience. It said, the Bible says that love is patient, love is kind, love is all these different things. So if you are treating people opposite of that, you are not treating people with the love of Christ. You are not bringing souls to God. You are not being the example of what it is that he called you to be. Anyway, I operated in that manner, and I was so judgmental to those people that were closest to me. You know what God did? He let me get sick, sick, to the point of death. He let me get really sick. And let me tell you something, while you laying on that bed and you sick and there's nothing you can do for yourself, and your back and your head is lifted up, because at that point you have no choice but to look straight up, and you laying down,
it hits you different.
It hits you completely different. And you start thinking about a lot of things, because then you start thinking about your salvation, and are you right, and are you going to make it, and how you treated that person, because it goes back to that. How did you treat these people? How did you what was your connection with these people? Were you welcoming, or were you the type of person that would, when people see you,
were you coming to the story? Because the only thing that comes to the story is the enemy.
That's it.
So if you're not edifying, you're destroying, and so that means that you are Satan's helper.
That's right.
So if you are not pouring life into someone, if you are not pouring kindness into someone, if you're not pouring the fruits of the spirits and the things that God has placed for you to give others, and to build them up, then you are destroying. So you are being used by the enemy. So if you are minding somebody's business and you are being controlling in somebody else's life, you are an imp for the devil.
That's right.
You are some of y'all
just for the wrong side.
And some of y'all look real good doing it.
No. Right,
y'all
like painted up. Like they put makeup on the pig.
Yeah, you look
put makeup on the pig.
You
to
look
make it
real
seem
good. Look real good.
Yeah. No.
Being an imp and being the devil.
You're not.
And the thing about it is, when infirmity comes, God trying to save your life.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to get
your attention. But if you don't catch
because
it,
he could take you right on right then.
Yeah, if you don't catch it.
Because I can tell y'all right now, he could have took me right on and right then, but he spared me. Just like he did Hezekiah. I would never forget. I was like, oh, but God, you know that I love you. He said, yeah. He said, but you started getting vain, and you started getting arrogant, and you were not showing the qualities and the fruit of the Spirit in which I told you that you should lead in. God got my attention. That's why I try to tell people, we think that we got it all together. Like we really truly think that we got it all together, so much to the point to where we can tell other people about themselves, when honestly, if push came to shove, and if God came for you today, do you believe that you would make it into heaven? Do you really truly believe? And don't tell me because you've been, like I said, because you've been serving God for, or you've been an usher, or you've been a, whatever it is that you've been in the church or whatever forever. Just because you've been doing those things does not mean that you are bound for heaven. You could be bound for hell and don't even know it. Just like the woman that was at the well, she didn't even realize that she needed help. She didn't even realize it, but she got the help that she needed because the Lord showed up. But when God takes you to a place, like Jay said, when he puts you in infirmity, he's trying to give you a chance, and he's trying to speak to you to let you know, hey, listen, I could take you out right now, and I could let you go where you belong. I could be the just God that I am. But instead, right now, I'm operating in mercy, and I'm operating in patience with you, and I'm operating in kindness to you that I don't have to extend. That same thing is what we have to extend to other people. People aren't perfect.
No.
We cannot look for people to be perfect. There was only one that walked this earth that was perfect. And the only way that we can even come close to that is through our repentance. Every single day. Every single, for some of us, it's every single minute, every single second.
I said the cat.
It's, hey, my hand is raised.
I said the cat.
My hand is raised because if I ain't saying the wrong thing, sometimes I'm thinking the wrong thing. And if I ain't thinking the wrong thing, I might do the wrong thing. So I am very conscious now of all these things because of the things that God allowed me to go through. And see, some people, they don't get it until they actually hit that face to face.
Yeah, some people don't even get it when they see.
They don't. And
that's how arrogant. That's how arrogant they are.
And the scary part, Jay, the scary part is, as I went through all of this, and I was sick, and like I said, I knew, and I was at the point of death. I knew, and I looked death in the face. The only thing I could do was pray and ask God for forgiveness, and ask God, if it be His will, that He extend my life. But I'm going to tell you the things that were on my mind, that were on my heart. Will I make it in? And about my children. Those were the things that were truly on my heart, that God was really dealing with me about. And the things that I did not do, that I was supposed to do, that God called me to do. Those were the things that really truly bothered me. And I was like, Lord, I gotta do better. I gotta do right. I started to see me for who I was. And God invited me into the access and the space of myself. Yeah. So He learned me and taught me to mind my business.
Yeah. Yeah. Period. I mean, you said a mouthful then, honey.
Yeah.
And I mean, it ain't, it ain't nothing else to add to that, because it's the truth. You have to take a self-evaluation of yourself and stop making excuses and stop trying to make it seem like you have been warranted or been given some type of almost like a king has crowned you to be this person.
Right.
No, that's not what it is. You're messy. You're broken. You have things in you that you need to fix. The reason that you're minding somebody else's business and trying to control somebody else's life.
That's good,
that is not of God. And you are walking this earth, and many of you been walking this earth like this for years, probably ever since you've been born, and didn't even realize there was a problem or issue. But I commission you today to take a look at yourself, look in the mirror, and come against that controlling spirit.
Yes.
Come against that that holier than thou, that judgmental spirit, that spirit that tries to come in and say that you are the end all be all.
Right.
You are the king. You are the queen. You put everybody where they supposed to be. When you sit and gossip and put people down to nothing, the Bible says life and death is in the power of your tongue. You don't even realize what you're doing, and those curses and things that you are saying among other people are coming back on you, because you don't even realize that you are cursing your own life. And you have to be careful, because you wonder why you always sick. Some of us got lifelong illnesses that we won't get rid of.
Because of our own sin.
Because of who you are, and you wouldn't get right.
That's right.
You wouldn't change. You wouldn't obey.
God gave you the opportunity.
Now you got to deal with sickness for a lifetime. That's not something that's favorable. That's not something that you want. Who wants to deal with sickness for a lifetime, pain for a lifetime, illness for a lifetime, because you won't be obedient and you won't listen to the voice of the Lord. And you won't keep your mouth off of other people.
Yeah.
Mind your business is what you need to do today and for the rest of your life, so that you may see God. I'm tired of people.
Amen.
All right, Tina, let's hit this back in the day. Look, y'all. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. All right, look. Back in the day for me, y'all, I have been hung up on this. And I think even from back in the day, I didn't even like this candy. I have been addicted, thanks to Dana, crybabies.
Oh, you like crybabies?
Crybabies. I like the orange ones. I like the lime green one. Oh, my mouth is watering now. I'm like, I think I'm about to get it.
I'm trying to think.
Crybabies, the gum.
It's a gum?
It's a sour gum.
I remember it being some. You know what I thought they were? I thought they were like these little I thought they were like hard on the outside or something.
They are, and then they gum on the inside. They gum on the inside.
Okay, I got you.
And they start out sour, but when you go on the inside, they're sweet. Crybabies.
Yeah.
I am stuck on them. I was popping them things like Skittles.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that really takes me back.
Do you got one? You got a candy?
Oh, let me see. Okay, favorite candy from back in the day. Do you remember back in the day they had these great big huge, they were called Jawbreakers.
Yeah, I remember those.
Oh my gosh, and everybody had to have a Jawbreaker. I used to buy those things. I used to get them from the store and I put them in my book bag. I don't know why. Get them from the store, you put them in your book bag, and then at the end of the day, when I'm on the bus, I will pop that bad boy in my mouth. And it was so big.
Yeah. I used to always trick. So, do you remember the tobacco gum?
Yeah, I remember that.
So, I used to always trick my grandma in to get me the tobacco gum, or either the dipper, the dipper with the spoon was like a candy. It was like a candy.
Was it
the hard candy?
Yeah.
And you would put it in your mouth first, so it would be wet, and then you would put it in, and it would be like the powder stuff on the inside, and you would get that out.
Yeah. I remember
back in the day, guys.
But at first when you said that, I was thinking about the little wax things. They looked like little soda bottles, and you would.
Oh, I remember those.
Why did we even like that?
I didn't like those.
It was so nasty.
I didn't like those.
It didn't have but a little bit of juice in it.
I didn't like those. I didn't like them black candies, that licorice stuff.
I hated that. Ooh, I still hate that. Yeah.
I did not like. What else did I? Them little strings, them Twizzlers.
Oh yeah,
I didn't like those. I was like, either. Where's the flavor?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
But I love Nerds.
Yeah. That's back in the day. That's retro candy. What about back in the day, like with us, because we play ball and stuff like that. So after you play ball, we stop at the store. Like we have practice and we stop at the store and we get like a soda and we get like a bag of chips or something. But we always got either a Slim Jim or one of those hot weenies. Did you ever get?
I never liked the hot weenies, but I did get the Slim Jim though. But I remember those. I used to hate the way they smelled, them weenies and Red Hot. Oh, I hated the way they smell and that smell hot. They were horrible. But I like them big old pickles.
Yeah, we used to get those too. They were so good.
And they used to be so sour, but they were so good.
Oh, okay. How about this? Remember, you play ball, right?
Yeah, softball.
You play
early on, yeah.
So they have the concession stand, and you go to the concession stand, and they always sold slushies in the cup. You remember those slushies, the rainbow slushies?
Yeah, the rainbow slushies.
Oh, they were so good.
In the styrofoam cup.
Yes, in the styrofoam cup.
I remember it.
Oh, girl, the candy man used to come, and he had slushies in his truck.
And the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Used to come. I don't even know what the song was. I remember when my grandma used to take me to a little drugstore and I would get a scoop of ice cream on a cone for 67 cents.
Girl.
That's gone. Cold Stone wants $67.
For a half a scoop.
For a half a scoop. That's
and
gone.
no cone. You gotta put it in your palm.
Put it in your palm and eat it out your palm, baby. Because the spoon is $20.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, we thank y'all for taking this time and reminiscing with us and taking a trip back in the day, honey. We told y'all we missed y'all. This is episode 31, guys. Y'all have been rocking with us. Y'all have been so supportive, and we thank y'all. And again, engage with us, download, share, tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a family member, okay?
Do that.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we're going to live,
laugh,
and love. Until next time, guys.